What are you doing over there?
Absolute scenes happening right now. I just realised I hadn't set my dream team. There's a game starting. Oh, we're a little while away. We're an hour, right? Hour. Okay. I think we're fine. I think we're fine.
Hey, Damo. Pleasure to see your face on a Monday. Could I please have just a little bit more volume in my ears, please? That would be really... Oh, there we go. We're back. We're back.
We are back.
Sorted your dream team. Sorted my volume. We're good.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Apologies for that. BackChat Studios welcomes you. BackChat powered by Paywise. Enjoying ourselves here on a Friday afternoon. Look, if I sound a little bit more cocky than usual, which would be difficult sometimes, if I sound a little bit more up and about, it's because I've just whitewashed the entire staff here at BackChat Studios who are all talking a big game in FIFA. Right? There's a couple of nerds in here, right? And I made the point that I think I'm the biggest nerd in here. I'm the best gamer in here, and I am. I've proven that this afternoon.
Can I just I didn't come in big, and I just said
No, you didn't.
I was very humble. Played the game. I had a bit of fun. It was great. You beat me 4-0, pantsing. I would say that Jaiden was very cocky.
Jaiden's been cocky. He's gone on and bought the game. He's been promoting the fact he said it's at 30 hours, right? Hamish Brayshaw's not here, by the way.
Yeah, there he is.
He bloody is now.
Hello, mate.
He's bought 2024. He's been playing on his PC.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the video editor. Yeah, I'm head of content. Okay, blah, blah, blah. He scores first, 1-0.
Yeah.
Slaps me on the leg. Hammer, this is FIFA this afternoon.
Oh, I'm already
talking shit all over.
Jaiden just scores a goal and then he gives Scully one.
I'm already angry. I'm already upset.
It was open, yeah.
Oh, that even worse. I'm angry at you for doing that.
I made the comment, don't ever fucking touch me again while we're playing FIFA.
Yep.
And then I proceeded to beat him 2-1 in the 90th minute.
Fuck yeah.
So
who are you playing?
FIFA.
Now who? As in like what?
Jaiden.
No.
Arsenal v Man City.
Arsenal.
Yeah, cool.
Man City. They picked the best team in the best. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, so I'm up and about. I'm in a good mood, which I usually am actually.
Did I miss much?
I would say you're not the best.
No, just me talking about me being good at FIFA.
You're not the best gamer though, that's for sure. 100% you're not the best gamer. Julian, you have not seen Julian go to work in his craft, and he.
I will say to you,
I'm not a gamer.
In what I've seen in this staff and gaming, which is FIFA,
You're exceptional at
best.
FIFA. Yeah, you're exceptional at FIFA. Have been for a long time.
Thank you very much. Hammer, you join us.
Yeah, sorry,
late.
I've just been overtaking leases.
How's it been going?
Yeah,
Shane
good.
update?
Oh, wow. So
Shane.
we've got an unfortunate Shane update.
Oh, no.
He's crashed.
So I had... Yeah,
He's crashed his car.
no, I had a...
one day.
I'll put it out there first. Shane was a great sport
Is
about it.
Paywise and Fleet Network, they include...
Same thing.
they include roadside assistance. Like, is this where this story's going? Yeah.
No,
that's a good question.
it is a great question. I'm pretty sure it does. You can claim that back. In fact, I know you can. I looked at it the other day. But no, this isn't that. Shane called me up. So where we were at, update from Shane. If you didn't listen to Monday, I'd sent Shane 2 quotes, electric vehicle, petrol vehicle. His wife was deciding on what he was going to do.
He was also your first client,
He was also my first BackChat client.
Yeah.
So Shane and I have a
Shout out
special
Shane.
connection. Shout out Shane. And he's listening. And so are his friends, because he told him that I told him that I'd be saying this.
What's happened?
Shane calls me up yesterday.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Hammer, how are you? Yeah, Shane, mate. Good to speak. What's going on? He goes,
What deal are we doing, Shane?
He goes, Hammer, I've got some bad news.
Oh, no.
And I said, oh, no, Shane. He goes, I feel like I'm breaking up with a girlfriend. But my company's preferred supplier is Easy.
Oh, don't even say that name.
Sorry, is Fleet Care. Not Fleet
yuck.
Network. He goes,
Spew up.
I was vomiting in my mouth. He goes,
Spew
yeah, I got the
Care.
wrong thing. I thought it was Fleet Network. It wasn't. So that means we can't help him. And I said, Shane, I feel like we've done all this work together. We're dancing, we're doing this, and then we find out we're related.
He's got to be the only person in Australia that you can't help, though.
Yeah,
You'd have to
absolutely.
think.
Unfortunately, Shane is the only person in Australia that I can't help.
I just feel bad for all the people that work for whatever company Shane works at that they can't access.
overtake themselves at
You
least
know
through
what? I
me.
bet you it's the ABC or
Yeah.
like some
Yeah,
something stupid.
government. No, actually,
Government are great, mate.
Yeah, government are great.
Government are really good.
I
Can
don't know.
help them.
I don't know. Like, I don't
Something
know.
dumb.
What don't we like? Peter Dutton.
Yeah.
He's
What's
government,
that
government,
too?
government.
He's government.
What else don't we like?
I don't.
Sore winners in FIFA.
Yeah, we don't like that. Nah, look,
Is the
Shane
name-
was disappointed. I was disappointed. But to be honest, I think Shane was more disappointed than I was.
Yeah.
He was audibly upset when he gave me a
Feels
call.
like everyone's happy with the process, though. which is
Everyone's very
important.
happy with the process.
Yeah.
It's a smooth process. It's streamlined. It's A, B, C. All of a sudden, you're driving a car.
Great.
It's just brilliant.
Does the name Adam Brown?
Adam Brown rings a bell. I've been
Yep,
sorting
great,
out Brownie
'cause
today.
on YouTube, he said literally in the process of Novotetting. Hello, Hammer.
Yeah,
Wow.
Brownie, how are you?
He's on YouTube live.
Yep,
Right.
Brownie.
Oh.
I sent Brownie a quote 40 minutes ago.
Mate, anyone else been reaching out?
So you reached out, Scully. Scully reached out. I'm going to Novoted.
I'm Novotetting myself and my wife Elise.
Yep.
Great.
So you're going to Novoted.
Happy birthday.
Indy's going to Novoted herself. Is it your birthday?
No.
Oh, okay. Happy.
Just,
Happy leasing birthday.
Happy birthday present.
Hey,
Yeah, fair enough.
hey, boys, we've got a great show coming up.
An exceptional
If
show.
I ever
actually.
start with, boys, we've got a shocking show coming up.
Yeah,
All
we're
right?
in.
That's a big
That is.
Yeah, that's a fucking arm, isn't it?
Oh, that's one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said on YouTube, I think I need binoculars to see those little muscles, Dan. So,
Oh, give us a look, Azza. Shoot one
Yeah.
back.
yeah,
Give us a
But yeah,
um,
you're no fucking spring
give,
chicken.
give us a super comment.
Yeah,
Get
pay
your bike.
$2 to see us.
Boys,
Yeah.
great show coming up.
Yes,
Yeah.
sorry.
Sam Collins joins us.
Ooh.
Boys, Sam Collins joins us.
Wow.
I wasn't
The-
here for it, so I get to hear it.
Yeah, I went one-on-one with Sam Collins, and I
Did you?
feel exhausted. You know what I mean? Like, one-on-one,
Yeah.
Sam Collins. He answered, you won't get this on the chat, but he answered the FaceTime effectively we do the interview on. And my reaction was just like, holy fuck, like, look at this bloke. He looked like he'd just been eating tree logs out
Yeah,
in the
he's
car
a
park.
genuine lumberjack, isn't he?
Mate, like, beautiful beard. I reckon he had a check shirt on. Like, I was
God.
like, Jesus. One of the boys was like, fuck, he's hot.
He is, mate. He's
Yeah,
a star.
he is.
So he will join us ahead of the Sam Collins Cup, of course.
It is the Sam
Fremantle
Collins Cup, one of
v
10
Gold
10
Coast.
players.
Yes. Did you see that? on
Yeah, I
social
did.
media?
Did you see that?
I got 6.
Did you see that?
I didn't.
I didn't get all 10.
Was
Oh,
it
is
as good
listing
as
the
that
players
quiz
who've
from
played for both?
last
Yeah,
Friday?
it was much better. It was much more gettable than the quiz.
I'm currently on 6 points. Will's on 1. You're on 0. On that
Yeah.
quiz.
So we will be doing the quiz a bit later on in the
Yeah,
show.
I'm excited
I've
for that.
Given the directions to Nick, our producer, the questions must be gettable.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Right? You
No,
need
no,
to be
no.
able to-
I really liked the quiz we did last week, to be quite honest.
I
it
won,
was
by the
great.
way. I got Daniel Kerr.
Yeah, you
and
did.
Then
You
he
did.
got-
You
I
did.
won. I
Oh,
got
you
6
6.
points.
Yeah.
All right. We will be trying to reboot the quiz a little bit later on. Sam Collins will join us. All our regulars will have a great Hammer Ranks. Nick
This
the-
is almost my favourite. Me and Nick were
Nick, the
talking.
producer, said this is the best Hammer Ranks of all time, and there's been some good ones.
There has been some good ones.
very
We were
good ones.
we were chatting about it today, and like I think still my favourite is watching Kane Pettifer sing on the Footy Show or whatever it was. Like, that was fucking hilarious. But this is a good one, and like the walk down memory lane, looking at this one, doing the
I
research.
think we can
was
tempt what it
brilliant.
is. It's the best journeyman in the AFL.
It's fucking good.
Wow.
Just what's a journeyman?
So something came out about Tom Campbell on the weekend just gone. He's in his 13th AFL season at his 3rd AFL club, and he's just played his 57th game.
I can name a few.
Like, that's a
I
journeyman.
don't know who's in this, but like Matt Spanger played.
Spanger's a
Yeah.
journeyman.
Like Hawthorn, Sydney, West Coast. He saw 4 grand final wins before he won one himself
Yep.
and played like 60 games. Tom Hickey
Tom
played
Hickey.
in 4 clubs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, across the nation.
Yeah, and like those guys play. Matt Spanger only played like 40 odd games.
Yeah, correct.
Hickey played 100 and something. But
Yeah.
like Fraser McInnes is a journeyman. He was at the same club for 8 years. Like Keegan Brooksby was at 3 clubs over an 8-year period and played like 13 games. Like there's
Okay,
some
great.
fucking crackers
There'll be some elite
throughout
people
here.
in that
Yeah.
list.
I just looked around. We're all wearing elite merch, and this
Yeah.
hasn't been a directive from me or anyone else either. But I look around
sure?
and like look at my merch. Look at Hammer. Right, look at Hammer's beautiful backchat
Look at
AOT,
that.
and you got the 4-wheel drive pod on.
Yeah, repping the 4-wheel drive pod. This is the Liam Duggan
Is
edition
it?
of the 4-wheel drive pod because it's got his car on the back.
Wow.
you can do that.
Does he Novoted that, you reckon?
He should be.
He should be. I'll refinance it for you, Shum, if you're listening.
Backchat Studios.
that.
Jump
Again.
onto the merch to the store. You can get 3 shirts for $100. You can get
Sorry, say that again.
3 shirts for $100.
Fuck, man.
Right, so that's one mystery box, and they're mystery tees as well.
Oh, yeah, brilliant.
Right,
Yeah,
lucky
awesome.
dip out the back.
Wow.
Hoodie, tee, cap for $130.
It's your size, though. It's not just like a pick and
No,
a
no,
pick.
no,
Yeah,
you
of
said
course.
you named
Yeah,
size.
I'm an extra large. Okay,
Right.
sweet. You're not getting 4 smalls.
yeah,
Cut
sold
it into
together.
one big one.
Yeah, yeah,
What's,
exactly.
what's the movie where they saw the skin together and make a big like coat out of people's body? Of skin. It's some sort of horror movie.
Hurricane Octopus.
Yeah, what's the one where they tie each other to each other?
Human centipede.
Human centipede, that's what I meant.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Hoodie, tee, cap for $130, or for $180, the mega mystery box, one limited
Yeah,
release. So we're
wow.
talking
Oh, shit, yeah.
Fisters jackets. We're talking
There's Fisters uniform in there.
There's There's proper Western Fisters shit out the back. So you can get all that for $180. So jump on to backchatstudios.com if you want to do that. Boys, let's talk a bit of footy. We had a bit of a run through footy land this week. There's a fair bit going on.
Heaps going on.
Let's start at the mid-season. Yeah, mid-season buy stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So Chris Scott's come out a couple of days ago and referenced Bundesliga as
Which is fucking hilarious.
for some context.
That's the German football league, isn't it?
The German.
Yes.
The Germans,
And they
yeah.
have like this thing called winter crop or something, and it's like a week off, a winter break for 1 week. They shut down the league for a week.
The winter break.
The winter break,
Is
essentially.
it dear winter crop?
Do winter crop.
The winter crop. It's probably nothing like that.
I think you nailed it.
It's called De Winter Pause.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Anyway, so he reckons
Don't
like
think that's important.
it's not. He reckons that for a week, the AFL should shut down. Players go on holiday, essentially.
Yep.
Don't go into the club. No contact. It's a full-on break.
But
So
everyone does it at the same time.
everyone does it at the same time.
What we have right now is 4 mid-season
Because
top buys.
it sucks at the moment.
It
right?
does.
The 6 games a weekend, no Thursday night. It sucks.
I want to tell you, I am. Yesterday, I went home, finished work.
Yep.
I went for a run. Right, I was already bored, and I was like, "Well, fuck, I'm gonna go for a run." I went for a run. I got back. It's like 6:30. It's pitch black outside.
Yep.
Kids are still running them up. I'm like, all I want to do right now is put on some shit game from Alice Springs, Geelong v Adelaide, and watch Thursday night football. I want to kill my mind. I just want to watch footy. I might put a cheeky TABtouch on, right?
Yep.
Just a little investment to watch. And does everyone shut the fuck up and I get to watch Thursday night football?
Yep.
I get home after my run. I tell you what I did.
Watch
I went,
Big Bang Theory.
mate, no, please.
Seen it all.
Mate, I got all my bank accounts out. I got my credit card statements out. And I started like financially planning my way into 2024.
You did admin.
I did things I wanted to do for the last 5 years. I was that bored that I was going through
You
bank
needed to do that.
statements.
You need to do that though to
And
know
I
to yourself at
feel
least.
that mentally well this morning,
Yep.
but I'm fucking sick of it
Yeah,
because
no,
I want
it is.
Thursday night football.
Yep.
How do we not have it?
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's because of the buys.
Is it? Yeah, I mean, it makes
So
sense.
how many buys do we have in a row? 4, right?
Yeah, they had like 2
But
teams
even still,
off
you've
and
got
5
6
teams off.
games.
2 teams.
Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday.
No, this is about the
Saturday.
buys, Hammer. This is about the buys.
Yeah, I know.
They've flicked the Thursday because they think it's going to be too spread out. If they do a Thursday night, Friday night,
But spread out is good.
Spread out is good. Thursday night, Friday night, 2 Saturdays.
Bring
Saturday night.
Bring in
Sunday.
Monday night football, please.
I think the buy structure at the moment ruins Thursday night footy.
Yep.
And it also ruins Dream Team.
Oh,
Mate,
kills Dream
like,
Team.
it's a shocking period. Tipping's a bit shit. Like, it's a bit easier with tipping. It's a bit shit to watch. Like, it's just footy's a bit
It's
shit.
a bit shit.
It's a bit shit for like 4 weeks of the year.
And I remember, do you remember back when COVID was on and it was like that 4-week footy frenzy where it's just games every night?
That's right.
That was the best thing ever.
yeah.
Like, that was
That's
literally...
for 4 weeks
it
straight.
was I think it was like 30 days in a row of a game a night. It was just the greatest thing ever.
It was like the Big Bash.
It was the genuine Big Bash. It was just like, well, fuck, what am I doing? All of a sudden, I've been locked down. Oh, sweet, I can't do anything. Oh, wicked, the footy's on. Awesome. Bring that back.
So you reckon?
Do players like buys?
Yeah.
Because you get the week.
Yeah, they do.
You get the week off, but like I don't
Yeah.
know, some I assume some guys would be like if it fucks their form a bit, or
So,
they're like,
so the
I
whole
don't
thing
know.
Chris Scott was rolling out, like, oh, everyone gets to be away from the club. No, there's no contact from the club. Like that happens anyway. Like West Coast and Freo would have just done that. You
get 4
time
days off.
in
You
your
get-
bye week.
All the players go away.
Yep.
I heard some players went to Bali from over east.
Yeah.
That's outrageous.
Awesome.
I think it's about. I
Yeah.
went to Bali.
But like if you play on the Saturday and your next game's not for 14 days, as soon as that Saturday games, you
you're
get
right.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off. So go to Bali.
That's when I ran into Jordan DeGoey last year on the Gold Coast. 'cause
Yes.
they
No, that was
played
when he got that was because he got suspended and had 4 weeks off.
That's right. It was-
Sitting there and
it was-
it was all of a sudden very dark in the back, but you just saw his shiny white veneers.
Oh,
just
yeah.
sitting in the back.
They were glowing.
Yeah,
It was
he's
like
got
one of
glow
those-
in the dark chompers.
It was one of these like dingy little like bar club things where there was like a black light on everything, and his mouth
his teeth
was
was
glowing.
Johnny.
Johnny, there he is, Jordan DeGoey.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Very. Yeah. And I think like with the 6 games only, and you've got like 6 teams on a bye, there's really shit matchups for like 4 weeks.
Yep.
You don't have all the best
You don't
teams
yeah,
playing.
Yeah.
So
This weekend we got a great matchup, obviously.
a Battle of the Bridge.
Yeah, so probably the greatest game so far this year.
Yeah. Correct.
A lot of back and forth on Twitter with that, with
love
the
it.
Suns and the Giants.
What?
Talking about finals appearances and stuff, because the Giants were hyping up the Battle of the Bridge.
Yes.
And then the Suns went at them at Twitter. GWS went back. The Suns are trying to get involved with that stuff.
I hate how every AFL team
Tries to
now
be
is to be like,
GWS.
let's try and beat GWS.
You're not.
Let's be funny.
You're not him.
Giants were saying like, oh, fun that you got to September, but what happened last time? And then posted a photo of them losing to Collingwood.
A shout out to GWS social media team, and
The
his
best in the
name
business, no question.
is
Jacob Gaynor.
Jacob Gaynor. He does a little potty with Tom Green.
Hmm.
I saw a challenge last night on social media. Basically, Tom Green's running his mouth.
Yep.
And saying,
As he should.
Any sport. Remember we did this? Any sport I could beat you in. It's what Tom Green was saying. And Jacob's just sitting there like, okay. How about swimming? Tom Green's like, yeah, fucking swimming, no worries. And like, Jacob's like, I could beat you in swimming with my eyes closed, no worries. Put something on it. I think they're doing a race over 50 metres. Jacob was very confident.
Yep.
If he loses, he's getting Tom Green tattooed on his chest. And if Tom Green wins,
Tom Green
loses,
loses.
$500 to Jacob Gaynor.
It's a pretty good bet.
That's a fucking hefty bet. Tattoo or $500. $500
Unless
a lot of
you got to
money.
be pretty confident.
Like if I was doing something against you, I don't think I'd be betting $500.
Tom Green's pretty comfortable.
Unless I was
giving
playing
up
FIFA against all the staff, and then I bet you all $500. You never beat me the entire time you work here.
Country fella on YouTube says, did Yo sign?
Well,
Did he?
I don't think so.
Reports are that he has signed 3-year deal, but like nothing.
Who's reporting that?
Just like I'm hearing that Yo's like I don't know, just random journos. I'm hearing that Yo signed a 3-year
Who?
deal. I've seen on Twitter. I can't remember
when?
who did it.
How recent?
Like the last 12 to 24 hours.
Oh.
The last thing that came out.
He signed 6 minutes
What?
ago.
Oh, there you
West
go.
Coast put it up
West
6 minutes.
Coast.
West Coast put it up 6 minutes ago, did they?
West
the
Coast
West
won it up. West Coast
West
would be like
Coast will have
hiding
it up in a
it.
month.
West Coast would be hiding it. Like, I hope no one finds out. Let's talk about it in 3
They'll
weeks'
tell
time.
us in 2 years' time.
Get the SCO down in there.
That Harry Barnett, he re-signed and it got announced 3 weeks ago or something.
Yes.
Or the last person, whoever it was, I can't remember the last person who
Harry
re-signed.
Barnett.
He actually re-signed it like the start in January.
Well, we've been all been waiting with
Oh.
bated breath about what Harry Barnett's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, Elliot Yo's relevant. So
Well, I get that.
I think we've been
but
saying
they just delay it all the time.
well, good on Yoey.
I
That's
hope he
good.
took a pay cut.
I hope he had.
Of course, he definitely took a pay cut. He could have been playing for North Melbourne for $1 million a year. He's not getting $1 million a year at West Coast.
What do you think about
You guys
that?
are shit. Remember?
Who makes the biggest sacrifice? Your fam? Like, a mate of mine said players that go take pay cuts so they can make the team better is selfish for their family, right? Because you are like going, well,
You got to find out resource.
Yeah.
exactly,
body.
right? And so there's this thing in the NBA about like I'm going to take less money, but like what about your family?
Yeah. So I would argue, and this may not be the case in Yoey's circumstance, but like there's more than just your footy income. So if he goes and get $1 million a year at Kangaroos, he pretty much like resets his life for like 3 years.
Right.
Has to go to Melbourne, loses any contacts he has here, loses the West Coast kind of like contact through to life after footy, goes to Kangaroos, see you later, Yoey. He gets his like extra $400,000 a year, but then what about after that? And it's the same thing here. So Chad Warner's relevant here, right?
Of course.
$1.6 million a year.
That's just the dumbest thing.
Bang.
It's stupid.
Fremantle Dockers.
I'd pay it.
Fremantle
Money that
Dockers.
I don't have.
West Coast.
Yeah.
You reckon you'd be happy if they signed Chad Warner to the highest contract in the AFL?
Yep.
To your club?
Yep.
Plus probably 3 first-round draft picks.
No, I don't. I want to get him as a free agent.
You don't get to do that.
No, I'll wait for free agency and just pay him.
Yeah.
You won't get to do that.
It's
You can't do that. He's too young.
if you would like
that's only-
Yoey, it'd still be
Yeah,
on
2
very
years'
good
time,
money.
we could do that.
No, you can't.
If
Why
Yoey's
not?
giving up $1 million
Been
a
there long
year over 3
It's not going
years,
to be a restricted free agent.
if Yoey's going to give up, let's say for a 3-year deal, for argument's sake, he's forsaking $1 million over that
Total.
3 years
Yep.
total to stay here. That $1 million comprises for his, like you talk about the family, it's like you're being selfish to your family. Tess, his fiance, is she pregnant? So she's going to have
I'm
a
sure.
kid.
Yes, she is, I think.
So you'd be moving to Melbourne where you have no family, you're having a baby on your own there. She's got no mates. She sits at home and looks after a kid with zero support. You go to a place where you only know people in the football club. West Coast connection, like the network, West Coast is the biggest club in the competition by a long way. Like Collingwood is next and Richmond, but like the reach that West Coast has is fucking enormous.
Especially here in WA.
Especially here in WA. Like I played one game, was there for 3 years, and like I'm selfishly fucking abusing the network. Like I just fucking tap into it whenever and wherever I can.
Shout out Paywise.
Let alone shout out Paywise. Let alone a two-time John Worsfold medalist All-Australian Premiership player. Like he can do whatever he wants with it.
Yes.
And
That's
so
the
it's,
point I was
it's
trying to make.
It's far more
Right.
beneficial if he loses. I mean, $1 million is a lot of money. and
500 after tax.
500 after tax, but that what he would lose going there, or what he would lose staying here, he would gain
Correct.
easily.
What was your biggest contract you signed?
A mega deal.
My biggest deal, I signed after 2015. So 2014, Simo came to the club.
Good year to re-sign.
Barely playing me, dropping me like every third week. He dropped me 5 times in 2014. 2015, our 2 key defenders got injured, Eric McKenzie and Mitch Brown. I played every game with Garv. We made a grand final on the back of how we defended, especially as a back line.
The West Coast Web.
Like, thanks very much. The Weagles Web. I'll have you fucking...
The Weagles Web.
No one called it. They spent not us. And then I was up... I renegotiated a contract at the end of that year. But I still didn't get that much money.
How many years did you sign for?
I signed for 4. I extended for 4.
Whoa.
I think it went something like 425, 450, 475. Most I ever earned in 1 year was 475.
Right. And then...
$1,000.
What did I go? I went... My first...
a week. A week, though.
Yeah. I was 80, 40. I got chopped in half during COVID.
Oh,
yeah, 80, 40.
So I was on the same as you that year.
Yeah.
We were both on 40 in my last year. So
I had friends in Melbourne who were on JobKeeper who were just couldn't do anything and being in lockdown was shit. But you just pretend to be trying to work and you'd be getting like $1,500 a fortnight from the government. And that was, we couldn't claim that because it would go over the
me and Hammer were getting paid like monthly, like $816.
Is that so?
We had no expense.
We're staying at a five-star hotel.
Yeah, you had a family. I had
family and 3 businesses. But that's fine. Go for your life, boys.
And so
it
you'd always get
fucking
that
awesome.
paid monthly. Is that AFL's paid monthly?
I feel like that
it's
my
monthly-
highest
monthly
earn
pay.
feels like I know it's a lot of money. Very aware.
Yeah.
And like, thank you for being honest, Will Schofield, and open. Thanks,
Yeah,
thanks
massive.
for telling us that.
Yeah, but it's very honest.
Thank you. I still think that's like unders. If I was like a key position player at a club now, I feel like the highest paid players are like key backs.
Yeah.
Like
The floor has risen significantly.
Yeah.
Gov was a different level of like he was as good a back as he was better than you.
That's
To put it,
It
put it
still
in
is.
one
put it in a
way.
nice
Yeah,
way.
to put it in a
Four-time
nice way.
Australian,
Yeah,
yes.
correct. And he's on $1 million.
he'd be on $1 million.
Yeah.
But like these are things that we like. I've never told anyone. That's the first time I've ever said how much I've ever earned. Like you don't sit around the locker room like, oh, Gov's on $1 million.
What's Gov on?
You might like
But you
facetiously be
sort
like,
of
hey,
know it,
money
right?
bags, like put some money on the table.
I did as a young player. Like you pay for it.
I remember forcing Yowie on the Hong Kong footy trip in 2018 to pay for the bar one night because he'd won the best and fairest. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Cunt, I know you just got
yeah.
$100,000
It's
fucking on the bar now.
Yeah,
Because it would have been a bonus for winning
Yeah.
the best and fairest.
70, I think it is.
Yeah,
Written
so-
in the most just there you go.
Put your
tap.
fucking credit card. And he did.
Yeah,
And he did.
Legend.
So,
legend.
well done, Elliot Yo, I think.
Yeah.
I saw
Round of applause for you.
Yeah, well done.
And welcome back to the club. I saw a thing today, Anthony Davis talking about their contracts in the NBA and how they could select to be paid for in a 6-month chunk or a 12-month chunk. So your contract, say he's on $20 million a year,
That's
you could
good.
get that paid over a 6-month period or a 12-month period based on
Right.
your own decision. So you could get, let's just say it's $12 million a year. You get $1 million a month for 12 months or $2 million a month for 6.
That's really tough. What would you do?
so you wouldn't get paid for 6 months. but
How
you-
would you spend that? I mean, how? Yeah, doing it over 6 months would be tough to budget. You're not getting paid for 6 months. How
Yeah.
would you do it?
But they'd be getting on the other 6 months. They'd be doing like their night deals and all that.
It's
ish.
also $2 million.
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
It's a
Like,
lot
they're
of
not
money.
splitting up $40,000 in COVID. Like, get that paid over fucking 12 months. Here's your $17 a day.
Anyway,
Hey, can we lighten things up and do a
Yeah,
hammer ranks?
Yeah,
All
this is a
right.
cracker.
Give me a hammer ranks.
1, 2, Nick's excited. 3, 4, 5.
And now on the BackChat podcast, Hammer Ranks.
So this one's fun. This was a good one.
Journeyman.
Do we have
Yeah.
examples? Do we have images?
We have,
Oh,
we've got
great.
images, we've got examples. So
love the images.
the examples that we've gone with, we've already spoken about. Like Tom Campbell,
Yep.
secured it currently. Joel Hamling's another great example. He just missed the cut.
Yes.
He's been at 4 clubs. I was talking to him today about it. Because he was in the cut. He was 5th. And then
We're not overtaking himself at least.
No, I was just talking to him. I was talking to him in a different situation, different scenario. And I said, mate, I'm doing this.
What situation
Why
was
is
it?
so
Yeah, that's
paranoid
so
about it?
weird about it. We can't talk about it.
Can't talk about it.
He's coming to East Perth.
He's coming to Perth. No, he's not. I was talking to Joel today and said, mate,
He's coming to East Perth.
I'm doing this thing on the podcast tonight about the top 5 journeymen and you're number 5. And he said, what about this bloke? And I was like, sorry, you're out. He's in.
All
So,
right. So we've
Joel
got-
Hamling, for example, has been at 4 clubs
Wow.
over 13 years, still going, didn't play at 2 clubs, hasn't
he has
played
won
at
a
2 of his
flag.
clubs. He has won a flag.
So he hasn't made the cut.
He didn't
And
make
none of
the
the guys
cut.
we talked about before have made the cut. I've seen
None of the
the
guys
initials
yet. None of the guys have made a cut. There's no current players that have made the cut.
there. Okay, MB. MB. I mean, first name that comes to mind is Mitch Brown, but he played at West Coast.
Yeah, so there was 2.
No
of them.
clue.
There was 2 Mitch Browns.
So I was right.
You are correct,
Ah.
Mitch Brown, but not the Mitch Brown you're thinking about. No, that's the West Coast
That's the
Mitch
right
Brown.
It's Essendon, Melbourne fame.
Essendon, Melbourne, Mitch Brown.
Well, that's
okay.
the image we've got. It's
That's
nice.
West Coast Mitch
Right,
Brown.
so just imagine it's the other Mitch Brown.
pretty funny stuff. We're off to
Shut
a
up,
bang.
Brownie.
Nick, what are you doing?
Okay,
Nick,
so
Nick,
Mitch
Nick,
Brown,
Nick.
the other Mitch Brown. That's okay. 3 clubs.
Let's just call him the other Mitch
Yeah,
Brown.
the other Mitch Brown. 3 clubs, 13 years, 79 games.
He was on a list for 13 years.
Wow.
13 years.
Keep getting them checks.
He was keep banking those checks.
Mate, just you get an AFLPA per season into a retirement fund.
That's right.
Mate, he had 13 fucking years
Yeah,
of
from
it.
2009 to 2022, played 79 games and kicked 74 goals.
Wow.
That's a big effort. So his breakdown.
Who's the other club he played
He
for?
started at Geelong and played 15
Geelong,
games and
that's
kicked
right.
9 goals over 6 years at Geelong.
Wow.
Got moved, went to Essendon, played 55 games and 59 goals over 4 years. Had a pretty good stint at Essendon.
But they didn't see you later.
See you later. Went to Melbourne, finished with 9 games and 6 goals over 3 years.
Wow.
So Brownie's gone 79 and 74
Is he still on
over
the
a
list?
13 year. No, delisted at end of 2022.
Because he didn't retire, mate. There's no way. He would have kept playing for 20 years.
Yeah.
Got up in front of the boys.
Number
boys,
4,
Wow. Well done, Mitch Brown.
G.
The other Mitch Brown.
J.
Jordan Jones. No.
No.
JG.
J-
No.
JG,
It's
sorry.
Jamie Graham.
No, not Jamie Graham.
Jacob Gaynor.
No, not Jacob Gaynor. You played with him, Scully.
Jeff Garlett.
He was number 22 before I was.
I feel like I know who this is. Oh, wait. Jamie Graham was 22.
Nah. Jonathan Giles.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
Jono Giles.
Wow.
4 clubs.
How have I forgotten Giles?
4 clubs, 12 years in the system, 63 games for 43 goals. Got drafted to Port Adelaide. Across his 4-year career at Port Adelaide, played 0 games. Went to GWS in the rookie draft 2 years later. Took 2 years off. Couldn't get a go. Was
He must have
delisted
been good.
in the wilderness for 2 years.
I'll tell you
But GWS took him in the rookie draft. He played 51 games and kicked 39 goals over 3 years there. Had a good stint at GWS.
That's almost every game.
Almost every game.
And then see you later.
Then got traded to Essendon, played 3 games, kicked the goal in his year there. Got
1 year
delisted.
at Essendon.
1 year at Essendon. Got delisted there. Came to West Coast. Got 9 games and 3 goals in 2 years here. Done.
Do you remember the game he played in 2017?
No.
Nick,
No, I don't.
or was it 2017 or 2018? Oh, maybe it was 18. No.
No, he wasn't there 18. It was 17.
So 17.
The one Nick Nat kicked that one after the siren?
Yeah, but someone's got injured and we've brought Gilesy in against Adelaide at Adelaide Oval, right? Can you please look up 2017 Adelaide Oval, Jonathan Giles? He has played like Simon Madden, like Nick Natanui, Polly Farmer, all combined into one. This
Cocky.
bloke is contested marking, kicking goals, running bounces. Like he hadn't played all year, came in, and it was a game before finals, I reckon, Nick. 2016 maybe, like it was round 23. 15 disposals. How many marks? Like there was contested marks. Goals. 29 hit outs. He kicked a goal. Kicked a goal, mate. It was like right. We're set. We've got the fucking. He's gonna win the Brownlow. Like
Jossy's the next guy.
what was Jossy's in 2017?
Jossy's him.
What was his year in 2017? He played 5 games. Yeah.
Shout out Jono Giles.
He had 2, 3. But anyway,
Jossy's your 4th.
ripping bloke, John Giles.
So Jono Giles is now.
These guys would all have something in common.
This is what Giles is doing at the moment. I first had him down. There's a few Jonathan Giles on LinkedIn. I first had him as a New South Wales Independent Casino Commissioner, but it was the wrong Jonathan Giles.
What's he doing now?
He's working at Sizzler. Or area manager at Sitzler. Never heard of it.
Could be Sizzler.
Could be Sizzler.
All these guys would be good blokes.
Yeah, they're all good. All of these guys would be very good
All of
blokes.
them.
So they'll keep them on list because they're good value.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not,
Yeah,
You're not a journeyman if you're a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Number 3, LL.
I've got no clue
Yeah,
who.
there's just
who
no
he's
way
got.
you'll get this.
I don't know, mate.
Luke Loudon.
Luke Loudon. No,
Luke-
that's Luke Loudon.
Luke Loudon. Luke Sticks Loudon.
Stixie, mate.
Stixie was his
Mate,
nickname.
Stixie's one of the greats.
2 clubs, 8 years, 1 game. One game.
Stixie.
How?
1 game and
Against West Coast.
kicked 3 in his 1 game.
Against West Coast in
Yep.
Tasmania.
There you go.
Have
So
a look at it. Have a look at it. Have a look at it, mate. I
Against
think it was my
Hawthorn
100th game. I'm not joking. Sticks dominated us.
How did he
So-
not play?
So Hawthorn, he
Against
had
Nick Nat.
he had 1 game and kicked 3 goals in his 5 years at Hawthorn. He then went to Adelaide for 2 years and didn't get a game and then got delisted.
Mate.
Sticks was on the list over an 8-year period, was on an AFL list just for the 1 game.
Mate, I hope
That's
we can clip this up and
crazy.
gives this to Stixie because he's one of the great men of all time.
Yeah.
How many hit-outs do you have? He had a few.
0 marks.
It was against
15
Nick Nat. Nick
hit-outs,
Nat was playing,
12
wasn't he?
touches, 3 goals.
Is that right?
So Sticks is so
That was
Sticks
his
has had-
only game.
Yeah, he's had 1 game over the 8-year career. Sticks is now Loudon specialised in industrial sales and leasing in Melbourne's southeast industrial precincts. That's what Luke's doing now. That's what Sticks is up to.
Mate, Caulfield Grammar
He's
boy.
had a real glow up as well.
He has had a glow up. He's looking really nice in that top corner. So if anyone's looking for industrial spaces in Melbourne southeast, hit up Sticks. He's your guy.
That's brilliant.
He's number 3.
Wow.
Number 2, DC.
Daniel Const.
Close.
Daniel Cross.
No. Daniel is correct.
Daniel
Croft.
It's going to be a tough one.
Klaus?
Krasiak or something? Or?
Daniel Curry.
Oh, he was my draft.
Dan Curry. Dan Curry was
Drafted from the Gold Coast.
he got to the Gold Coast in the end.
Did he? We got home.
Dan Curry had 3 clubs.
He's from Queensland.
He had
Guaranteed.
11 years and he played 10 games and kicked 6 goals across 10 games in 11 years. He got drafted to Sydney, played 0 games in 5 years. He had a year off. He was drafted again by North Melbourne, played 4 games, kicked 3 goals in his 3-year career there.
Fuck.
Then he came to the Gold Coast, finished his career at home where he kicked 3 goals from 6 games across 2 years.
Gee.
So Dan Curry has gone from 11-year. He stretched out 11 years.
Mate, he's a big ruckman.
Massive.
Like,
Most
he's
of
the
these
sort
guys,
like-
these guys are all
He was
ruckmen.
sort of like you look at and you go, fuck, he'll be good. This would be like the kid that I run into down at the Leadable Hotel.
Yeah.
And
Who's
I
not-
said,
who's not playing footy.
I look at him and I go, wow, you'd be a good
He's never
footballer.
kicked a footy in his
You're going
life.
to be a good footballer. And every club's got
can't
something to do it.
can't spell football.
Never watched the game, but thinks he'll be good at it.
Oh, shit. Well
So
done.
what these guys are all tall. That you can keep those guys around, but they're
tall
all.
and good
There's a few
blokes.
things. They're all good blokes,
Yep.
and they're all happy to. I would imagine they're all pretty happy to joke about how they've just cash cow milked the system for 11 years. So what Daniel Curry, if anyone was asking, which I'm sure they were,
Yes.
Daniel Curry is now a risk consultant for KPMG. So that's what Dan's doing.
Another
at the moment.
glow up.
Another glow up.
KPMG, nice.
KPMG, well done, Dan. Number 1.
Still
This
says
one.
North
says-
Melbourne Football Club on his
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
How many games did he play at North? How many games did he play? 6, 4.
He played 3 games in 3
You
years.
can't.
No, 4 games in
You
3
can't have North Melbourne Football
As his
Club
first thing.
after he's played 3 games in 4 years. You can't put that on your LinkedIn. You can't do it, Daniel. Oh, wow.
Wow, okay. This one's my favourite.
Well,
JT.
Clearly, 'cause he's
Clearly, it's my
number one.
favourite. It's number 1. JT.
Jonathan Thurston's.
Not Jonathan Thurston.
Justin
Oh,
Timberlake.
wait. Thurgood.
No, not Thurgood. JT, brother of KT.
Uh,
KT was very good.
Tippett?
Yep.
Tippett.
Yep.
Some-
Kurt Tippett's brother,
Yeah.
Joel Tippett. Joel Tippett.
Oh, let's
no.
just start with his photo.
Joel Tippett.
Joel.
Why does every Gold Coast draft
Yeah.
pick from that era look exactly
Yeah.
the same?
So-
Dan Gorringe has got the same kit.
Joel,
Exactly.
Joel Tippett was at 3 clubs over 10 years for the 9 games.
Yeah.
And didn't kick a goal. Was then 10 years for 9 games. This is Joel Tippett's football career. Rookie drafted by Brisbane in 2007. Was there for 2 years, didn't play a game, was rookie delisted and rookie drafted again by Brisbane in 2009, where in that year he also didn't get a game. He'd been on the list for 3 years, rookie drafted twice to Brisbane, no games.
And delisted
twice. Gold Coast took a chance on him 2 years later.
What
He
did
took 2 years off the system, got rookie drafted again by Gold Coast. Played 2 games that year, got delisted. Spent 3 years out of
No
the
games,
system.
no games.
No, played 2 games.
Oh, 2.
So he's played 2 games at Gold Coast. He's
Sizzling.
delisted after a year.
Sizzling.
He's been 3 years out of the system. Tippett was rookie drafted again by North Melbourne, where he played 7 games in his next 3 years, and he was delisted again. So over 10 years, he's been delisted 4 times, rookie drafted 4 times, and he's currently a health and physical education teacher at Palm Beach Currumbin State High School.
Currumbin.
Joel Tippett, your guy, is my number one
He'd
all-time
have some
favourite
stories to
journeyman.
tell. Mate,
At
he'd
least
have some stories
At
to
least
tell.
he doesn't have the fucking North Melbourne Football Club on his fucking league team. Like, fucking every heartbeat's true. Like, fucking
Hearts and
Shin
hands.
boner spirit.
Shinbone. It's like Joel's Shinboner Tippett.
Oh.
That's very good.
So Joel Tippett's my favourite. If anyone's on YouTube that's got a couple of journeymen that stick out to them, please feel free to put it in. But they're my 5 favourite all-time journeymen.
Someone said Michael Embley. What happened to him?
Mickey Embley. I mean, not journey enough. He was at West Coast, brother of, great bloke. I think he was rookie. He'd bounced around a bit. I don't think he played many games, but just didn't get around enough to make the list.
Yeah, you got to be a journeyman. You got to
be around.
You got to be around. Multiple clubs. Jacob Townsend was a couple. I'll tell you the ones. Well, yeah,
Did Bob up and kick 5 goals in the grand final?
yeah, he nearly won himself a Norm Smith. So I'll tell you.
5 in 17 or 19?
Yeah, so me and Nick were throwing some names
as
around.
a tagging like half forward.
We got Jacob Townsend was someone we threw up. Joel Hamling, Tom Campbell, Keegan Brooksby, Fraser McInnes. There was a couple that got through around.
It's bloody brilliant.
But that was my that's my top 5.
Hey boys, I'm going to throw something at you that's not quite run sheet ready, but I think we need to hear from our friends at Paywise just to take a tiny little
My
break.
good mate.
If we can do that, let's listen to Hammer's employers. Of course, BackChat powered by Hammer this year.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Will, and I'm a backman.
Hi, I'm Gov, and I'm a Paywise ambassador.
And you're a backman.
And a Paywise ambassador. And a lot of people are always asking me what a novated lease is about.
What exactly do you tell them about, mate? Spoiling, winning premierships, all Australians, mate. It's all you're good for. You're a backman.
Yeah, and more. Skelly, you're a big dog in the media now. Arguably the biggest in Australia if you ask yourself. I've spoken to a lot of Paywise customers, and I'm a man of the people.
Is that right, man of the people? What do you speak to the customers about? Your All-Australian jackets you won while I was playing on your man in the back line?
I wouldn't even know where my All-Australian jackets are, actually. But I do know the best way to get a new car is through Paywise novated leasing.
Is that right?
Guaranteed.
Tell you what, champion, you sound like you know a lot about novated leases. Tell me all about it.
Well, novated leases allow you to pay for your car using pre-tax income. So you pay much less tax and save heaps of money.
Save heaps of money. Now, it's all starting to make sense why Moneybags McGovern wants to get involved.
No, I'm serious. It does not matter how much money you make. Novated leases from Paywise allow you to make one payment each payday. And that covers your vehicle finance, insurance, registration, fuel, servicing and tyres.
You right there, mate? You better tell Maddie then, because she runs all your bank accounts, doesn't she?
Yes, she does, and as you know, Skelly, happy wife, happy life. We made it. There's a calculator on the Paywise website that shows you what the costs are based on the type of car, your salary, how much you drive. Check it out and find out how much you'll save with Paywise.
Does the calculator calculate how much of your contract you're going to have to give to Harley to keep in the club next year?
No, it depends how his back holds up, because I've been carrying you for the last 10 years.
Okay, righto. Well, we're backmen. We love Paywise. If you want to find out more, contact Paywise today about novated leasing. In danger of you actually letting your lines, big fella?
I am a backman, not a lineman, a backman.
We know.
Yeah, I know. We all know.
There we go. I'm sure you know all about that. You don't even need to
Yeah,
watch
don't
that
even need to
anymore.
watch it.
Right.
Didn't have the headphones in because I just knew it off by heart.
Yeah,
Overtake yourself a
correct.
lease.
Now stay tuned because we will be having second place position in the Jack Buckley medal. Sam Collins joining us on the show in a little bit. But I thought we'd just keep talking a little bit more football.
May as well.
Joel Shinboner Tippett takes out
Daniel
Hammer
Curry.
Ranks. Daniel
Number
Curry.
2, North Melbourne Footy Club, 4 games, 3 years.
Brilliant career there.
Better than mine.
There's a bit of West Coast and Freo stuff
Better
floating
than
around.
mine.
So West Coast...
The captain's back!
Fuck, that was bad in the NBA. Who did that? What was
Oh,
Oh,
Jason
Jason
Tatum.
Tatum.
That was fucking
ripped
funny.
off every possible finals thing he possibly could.
What,
he
was
ripped
he
off
deliberately
Kobe.
doing that?
Yeah, it must have been.
I don't
Must
know,
have been
but
trying
it's
to get himself a
cringe as.
viral moment.
Kevin Garnett
anything is possible. He did the Kobe
He
trophy
did the Steph Curry throw the ball.
Yeah, what are they going to say now? Steph Curry thing. He
Yeah.
also did. They said what would happen if you didn't win? Well, I guess we'll never know. From Kanye. Like he
Kanye.
stole everything. It's so cringe
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Celtics championship.
Yeah.
Oh, get over it.
Oh, that's right. You go for the other side.
Yeah.
Did you think they were at all a sniff when they went 1-3 when they got that game back?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you thought,
I was like,
definitely.
why not? Why not?
Yeah, true.
Why not us?
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Kevin
Anything is
Garnett.
possible.
Oscar
love
Allen's
that clip.
back.
Yeah, huge.
It's not stuffing around in the waffle. Don't worry about that.
Why would he?
Put him in the cage.
Is that just because they think, well, if he's going to get, what's the risk? Like he gets hurt, right? That's why you wouldn't go full AFL, or he's
No,
not in
no.
shape, or
No, like when you come off a long injury like that, like he would have been in rehab, and then you would have done like a training block. And sometimes, so with Brennan Cox, they're playing him in the waffle because he's going to play 60 minutes. Like they're gonna, you can't manage that in the AFL. Like there's too
Yes.
much on the line. I'm not saying potentially you probably shouldn't do it in the waffle either, but they're like, well, we can hide him a bit.
Yep.
There's not much on the line in the waffles.
No, there isn't. But
as the AFL.
also 60 minutes of Oscar Allen in the waffle is better than anyone else playing a full game.
Yeah, correct.
So you get away with that.
But Oscar, I believe, is playing more than 60 minutes. Like he's playing more than 50% game time. He might play like 70%. Like they'll still give him
Yeah.
a fair few rests.
Yeah.
Eagles are going very tall.
So
I don't
look,
get it.
I knew they were going to do this.
What are they doing?
I knew they were going to do this. I knew they weren't going to.
Like throw Cal Jameson in as well. Why don't you? Like, what are you doing?
Javo's got a hammy tendon injury.
I don't know. You're gonna go tall, just go full tall.
So I think like they were very close to having the tallest forward line in the history of the world. Jake Waterman, Oscar Allen, Jack Darling, Bailey Williams, Matt Flynn when he's down there, Ivan Marek, and
Ivan Marek.
Ryan Marek, and Jack Hutchinson. It's the tallest. Aren't they all in the
They're
squad?
all
Yeah,
they're
they're
all
all in.
190 plus.
So is this the tallest forward line in the history of the fucking wall?
What's Essendon's
Is Cripper
backline?
playing? Is Liam playing?
So they're the two, but they only have two small forwards. But I knew they were going to do it. I knew they were. Oh, we'll just kick it up high. Let's kick it up high, and someone will mark it. They'll get their pants.
It's a bold
pulled down.
strategy, Carn. Let's see if
How-
that pays off.
How would you play Oscar? So you say, let's say you're playing Western this week, hasn't played for however many weeks. What is it, 15 or something? Are you going hard at him early, saying you're not up to it, or like what would you do if you were?
No, not
Key
physically,
position.
but you'd like if you're Essendon, you'd put your best runner on him, like, and you would attack off him, and you would run him physically.
He wouldn't be fit enough.
like he'll be able to bash and crash and do all
Yeah.
that. Like it's not like he's coming off a shoulder or a collarbone or ribs or something like that. It's a knee. It's like it's a running injury.
Pretty sure he got his shoulder cleaned up while he was there too.
Yeah, he did too.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can
he
do
did
anything
too.
at that time.
Yeah.
He looks way bigger, but like if
He
I'm
does look massive.
if
doesn't
I'm
he?
playing on the guy coming back after, he will be blowing. 20 minutes in the first, he will be gassed beyond belief.
I just hope they don't. I hope he comes into the side and realizes he's not the man at the moment. 'Cause
That's
it's the
what
Loosh.
I wanted.
It's the Loosh.
I wanted to see the Loosh.
It's the Loosh.
Oscar is like his byproduct.
It's the Loosh at the moment.
And arresting ruckman, and that's it.
It's it. That's
So
it.
now they've got like 6 targets in the forward
Yeah.
line.
But it's like
But we just
It's
don't have
the
any
Loosh.
midfield delivery. That's been the problem for the last.
I
few
think
weeks.
Oscar knows this.
Gotta-
Oscar knows
gotta
it's the
know
Loosh.
yeah, it has to. As a captain,
Second,
like,
he's second in the Coleman.
You got to, and you just got to let him play.
And he hasn't been very good for the last couple of weeks, and he's
Who the
still-
Loosh?
Jake.
Yeah, he hasn't scored many goals.
Well, they had a bye.
Didn't
That
he kick 3 the week before that?
Yep.
How many
Yeah,
fucking
but-
goals do you want from him?
And then
Well,
didn't they
he's
lose
second
by
in the
like a million?
Coleman.
Didn't
How
they
many
lose by
he's
like a
He's 3
million
behind.
points?
He's 3 behind the Coleman.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So he
He's
hasn't
been very good.
He hasn't had a patch.
He's your best player.
You played.
Yes, I
Adelaide.
know,
What
in the
did he
last
kick?
couple of weeks he hasn't scored like 3 or 4 games. Like, we've been
Don't
used
attack
to.
kicked
Jake
two against
Waterman on this
Adelaide.
show.
Kicked 2 against Adelaide and they lost by 100 points. Pretty good effort. And then kicked 3 the next week.
Against North.
Did he kick 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And North still.
he kicked 3 in the last quarter.
Yeah. Okay.
Did
So
one
there you
quarter.
all of a sudden he's your best player and you're
All right.
hating on him.
We love Jake
Yeah,
Waterman.
we
We love the Loosh.
We do love the Loosh.
Got something special.
Obviously, Dan doesn't.
Something special cooking on the Loosh. Something
Nice.
very
Yeah,
special.
very special.
I'm gonna show it to you before we get off air.
Yep.
And you're gonna react to it.
Okay,
I'm
sure.
gonna pull that up when I have a bit more time. What about Freo? JL, mild mannered. This is Justin Longmuir. Just keeps it under wraps.
Yep,
you
he
don't
does.
hear much from him. He doesn't give any emotion. You don't see laughing. You don't see crying. It's nothing. We had him here on BackChat. It was a good interview, but
Doesn't
not a lot
even
of
breathe.
emotion. Doesn't even breathe. He's giving the boys a clip in
Yeah,
the
but he
media.
did it in a very mild tone.
Did he? I haven't heard. I just
It
read
was.
it.
It's. I mean, I don't know if we have the audio, but I'll basically.
don't.
I'm gonna just say it. He was like, "Yep." He was talking about, someone's asking him about Neil Erasmus getting a game, and he has heaps of stats in the waffle, but, how's he? He goes, yeah, it's there's a few boys in the team that care a bit about their stats. It's not just Neil. I don't look at the stats, and even in the waffle, I don't look at it. I don't look at it in our game. It's all about effort, but I think there's a few too many guys in our team at the moment who care more about their stats than they do about putting effort into the contest.
That's how he said it.
That's exactly how he said it, and it's like...
I read it. So...
Did I pretty much get it exactly right?
Everyone loves looking at the Peel stats, all the players, not just Neil, and they love looking at all the stats and reading stats and thinking a good game is determined by what the stat sheet says at the end of the day. I don't even look at the stat sheet, not even our game.
I said that.
I look at all aspects of their role,
I did say
how
that.
they contribute to us being a good team. There is no doubt in the seniors at the weekend, the guys were worried about how many possessions they got.
Yep, I said that.
Than how many competed in the contest, how they press the opposition and how they defend. That's not what I stand for as a coach. I read that and thought, that's not what I stand for. I thought emotion.
Yeah.
So no emotion.
No emotion.
Just monotone.
Very monotone.
What's going on in there?
In the
count
NBA, they
stats.
talk about stat padding a lot. Triple doubles, whatever. You're just grabbing false rebounds. Can you do that in the AFL? Can you even get cheap stats?
Yeah, Freo can kick it around and chip it in the back line, and Luke Ryan can have 38 marks.
Are they counting stats down there?
I don't know, personally. I'm having dinner with Andrew tonight, so I'll ask him.
How many stats you get on the weekend,
how many did
Andrew?
you get? Not many, actually. I think he had 20 or something.
It was his worst game of the year.
Yeah, he was average. But yeah, they've got... they might have that. I don't think... I would like to think that there's a few of them that don't. I spoke to Alex Pearce. I was on radio this morning and had Alex Pearce on, and we spoke about this. And he laughed and said, mate, I can't tell you a stat that I've had all year other than spoiling.
Alex
and
Pearce.
It just, who cares? But he's not of that nature. And he said, I hope that, I know that it's obviously been happening because the coach is saying it, but we hope that it's not going to continue the trend, and they've put focus on realigning contest and all the rest of it. But it's just a shit look.
Yeah.
If you're worried about your stats in a game of AFL footy, instead of over winning.
I reckon they're going to smack Gold Coast.
Yeah, I hope
this
they
is
do.
it. And if they, because clearly the whip's been pulled out during
And
the week.
Gold Coast have had a couple of big outs.
And they're
King's
terrible.
not playing, Walter's not playing.
And they're terrible away from home.
Yeah, haven't won a game.
Who's the second one not playing?
Walter, Jed Walter, the massive kid.
Oh,
Alex
not playing.
Pearce is playing on no one.
Right.
He's playing by himself.
So
Yes.
Stat City.
He could have stats.
Statting it up. Hey, just in, Jaiden Hunt, Oscar Allen, Tyler Brockman is back. Josh Rotham in. So they're all the ins.
It's good to have Hunt back.
Outs, Sheed, Hammy. Harry Edwards omitted for Josh Rotham, clearly. Jai Cully omitted. Stiff.
1
week, gone. But
yeah.
who's come back in for him? Jaiden Hunt. And Andrew Gaff omitted as well.
Jai Cully, I feel he's never really had a good rip at it.
Hey, we've got to get to our big chat with Sam Collins.
Yeah.
While I introduce this, Ham, I want to give you a look at what we're working on right now.
Wow.
You can't show that to anybody. If you give it a flick at it, we've got what it looks like on a T-shirt as well. Don't show. Don't show the people. It's a secret. You like that?
I love it.
Yeah,
So it's a bit of merch.
Backchatstudios.com.au. Some merch on the way.
Yes.
It's Loosh related, isn't it?
It is loose related.
Yeah, you could confirm
Heavily loose related.
that. Right. Someone who probably will not want to play on the Loosh, but may
hell
have
no.
to at some point if Gold Coast are playing them later in the year. Sam Collins v. the Loosh. I'd like to see that. We've got an interview coming up. Thanks to ID Athletic, IDAthletic.com for all of your merch and supplies in that regard. They bring us this chat every week, and this time it's Sam Collins. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this man, last time we spoke to him on the podcast, he was somewhere in central Queensland, I think. I'm not sure where the Wi-Fi was going on. No, he was at his house, but we've got him on deck at Gold Coast headquarters. Sam Collins joins us. Sammy, how are you, mate?
Yeah, really good. Going well. Good to be on, mate.
Great to have you on. Now, we had some Wi-Fi issues, so I've been dying to get you back on for a few reasons. We had you dropping in and out last time, but first and foremost, I want to lead with this. You're sitting in second place in the Jack Buckley medal, the BackChat Backman of the Year. I know it means a lot to you. You're chasing down your arch rival, arch nemesis, Brisbane Lions, captain Harris Andrews. He sits in first. How do you feel about all that?
Yeah, look, would love to hunt down Harris. I saw, 5 votes, I think. So 2 good games of footy is really all I'm after.
Great.
We're in the hunt. Alex Pearce, I think, what's he sitting in second with me, I think. So
Wow.
WA and Queensland well represented in the Jack Buckley Award.
This is brilliant stuff. I don't even have to tell you what the scores are or what's happening. Absolutely love that. I think you're a part of our little Instagram group. We've got all our BackChat backmen as well. I think I saw your name floating around in there.
Yeah, floated around in there. It was a good initiative. I can't see any other line doing that. But no, it was good. Griffin Logue jumping on early, starting some good conversation. Yeah, really enjoyed that.
Brilliant. So I might even just release a little bit of your action in there. I have been keeping it quite private, but it's very good having backmen all around the league, just talking about how good backs are and forwards and mids suck, that sort of stuff. Mate, I speak to you ahead of effectively, I mean, this is commonly known as the Sam Collins Cup, I presume, Gold Coast v Freo.
Yeah, Sam Collins, Michael Barlow, Lockie Weller, I think was the three who got the rights, the naming rights. But yeah, no, it's a big game. You know, we love playing against Freo, all of us guys. There's been a lot of change between Freo and Gold Coast. I think there was 10 players who've played for both clubs now. So I'm sure from both sides there's going to be some boys willing to show their best colours, that's for sure.
I did see that little social floating around that you and the Dockers put out. That was interesting. So there's 10 players and I think there's 5 current Freo and Gold Coast crossovers.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, Will Brodie, Corbo, Sharpie, myself and Lockie. So
very good. Mate, I was having a look across a few things last week, and I'm sure as a Dow fullback, and I'd say that with the utmost respect, you know I do, they released a 76-man All-Australian talked about squad, and you weren't in it, and I just wanted to let you know I released my own All-Australian, and you were in the back pocket of my side. So I don't know who you take more attention to, the All-Australian selectors or BackChat, but you are in ours.
Yeah, probably BackChat, I reckon. It's actually nice to be in the pocket. Dimmer releases the team, and I'm always in the back pocket to Mac Andrew or Charlie Ballard, or sometimes Bodie Julian. So I am starting to own the pocket a bit this year. So happy to get a lineup, spot in the lineup wherever, mate.
That's a very good point you raise here. The magnets coming out on a Thursday or a Friday, and you've got Dimmer, and I had Woosher and Simo. I think that means something. I think maybe, and now tell me if I'm wrong, maybe he's thinking, look, Sammy won't mind where his magnet is. We can put him in the back pocket. We could even put him on the bench. He might even start there, but he knows it's all good. He's just trying to pump the other boys up a little bit, put him in the cage. Would that be right?
Oh, I'm thinking, yeah, it might be 2, 3, 4% that you get from someone else, being the main man out of the cage. So, yeah, happy to take the pocket if it means we're getting something a bit better from Mac Andrew and Bodie, both of who are flying, by the way.
Yeah, so I just wanted to ask about that. Those two guys in particular, they've really burst on the scene this year. Like we haven't seen a lot of them, certainly name in light sort of stuff. You must love playing with this back line at the moment.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. We got some really great continuity and consistency with the back seven over the last probably 5 or 6 weeks. And I think that probably helps guys like that just come out and play their natural game. And, Mac's obviously a super talented player, and we're just seeing that come to fruition this season. But, Bodie Yulin's not given much attention, and super hard, great competitor. And we see the best of him on the weekend, which is awesome. I love playing with those two blokes.
Yeah, it's been really good watching those two blossom, and it probably allows you to play a little bit more of a, I don't know, not supporting act, but you feel like you can spread the load a little bit with what you guys are doing. You don't. It's not just one player. It's probably like that across the board at the moment. I mean, one thing, and I certainly played in teams across my journey of sides that it's more difficult away than home for you boys at the moment, and I've experienced that as well. Is that something that you speak about? Is it something that isn't spoken about? How do you address that? Because it is a fact. You've won more at home than you have away this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I think 1-7 more than we have away this year.
I was trying to beat around the bush a bit.
Oh, you're right. Look, it's something that we've acknowledged, but it's not. We don't really feel like it's an issue. There's definitely parts of our game that, for whatever reason, haven't been great when we're on the road. But in general, we're playing a really consistent brand. And if you look at where our footy clubs come from last season to the football we're playing this season, it's a lot more consistent. And we're just chasing that away. But I think we've won our last 2 at Optus, and we're super keen to get over there again this week against Freo. But, yeah, travelling away in any sport, as Dimmer says, is the hardest place to win. So it's never an easy job getting a win away. But, yeah, we certainly need to show a bit more fight and a bit more dare when we do play away and not be stifled so easily. So we're looking forward to that opportunity against Freo this weekend.
So I look across the forward line for Freo this week and your back line, and it's actually some really good matchups. Josh Tracy, Luke Jackson, Jai Amos. Like they've got 3 big talls. They've been doing that all year. But the guys we've been talking about, Ballard, McAndrew, yourself, even Julian, like you guys can match up against them. Are you a big study type of guy on your oppo? Like, will you go into this game knowing ins and outs of all these guys, or do you like to feel it out a bit on the field?
Oh, I'd definitely go in with kind of knowing the key principles of the way they play. You know, Mac, myself, and Charlie will sit down and go through all 3 of them because we'll spend time on each of them throughout the game. But mostly we obviously recognise what they bring to the game, but also how we can kind of exploit them with our own skills. And I think that's probably been the difference this season is we see Mac Andrew coming off and bring his flair and bring his ability to read the ball as opposed to being so cautious about his man. And as a consequence of that, you know, like if you're scouting us, I dare say Freo aren't going to let Jai miss to let Mac Andrew go for the ball. Do you know what I mean? So if we can be a bit more proactive by bringing our own strengths and while acknowledging theirs and making sure that we get rid of those, I suppose, it's going to go a long way to helping us win. And that's kind of the way we attack it each week.
Looking forward to seeing you going about your business, mate. I look forward to maybe an interaction between you and Alex Pearce as well, you know, both in second place in the Jack Buckley medal. Just maybe just a head nod. I know you're not a big, you know, catch up before games sort of guy, but maybe just a little winker and a nudge. You both know what's on the line here. Yes, it's the 4 points, but more importantly, the Jack Buckley medal.
Absolutely, and it's the battle of the 25s, you know, so it's an important day to kind of stake your claim as the better 25. So really looking forward to, you know, I had a few years with Moose back there at Freo, and he's a terrific player. Probably one of the reasons I got the flick, but it'd be good to get out there. And, you know, he's playing sensational football at the moment. And it's a privilege to watch him play great football, and it's a privilege to be right up there with him and Harris in the BackChat medal.
Wow, it's going to be brilliant. The battle of Sam Collins, the battle of the Buckley, Freo v Gold Coast. I'll be there working with Fox Footy. I might even get to say hello on the field out there, mate. Looking forward to seeing you go about it. Some big spoils, please.
Yeah, you know, that's what brings the crowds, a big sport. So looking forward to it, mate. I'll see you there.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much.
You've got the touch. You've got the power.
Now, thank you to our friends at TABtouch, but also apologies. I think I didn't go over the bet on Monday. I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, we did. We lost.
Simple
as that.
Yeah, we did lose that.
This is the last week, boys.
Are we doing it again?
I don't know. We're going again.
I
feel like if we can't get it done, we can't keep going.
Yes.
So we're going to get it done.
Yeah, obviously.
So last week,
tell me we
went with Port Adelaide v
GWS.
Yes.
Port Adelaide kicked 6 goals.
Yeah.
Right, and our bet was to keep anyone under 3 goals.
What a
more.
bet! What a great bet!
They kicked 6 goals.
6 goals as a collective unit.
Right.
Huge effort.
All right. Don't worry about who did it, but they had a forward that kicked 3.
Yeah.
Got our bet. Got your money back.
Money back though.
So that's so you know. Under 70 points.
So it was money back if it happened, but
for last week,
but GWS won and they won
because
sometimes the back line can play well. Someone kicks 3 goals out of their ass
from the midfield. Sometimes
you still win.
Happens,
a win's a win.
Wins a win. Yeah.
So I don't know. Hypothetically, that could happen this week. I don't really know.
I don't think it will though.
Why?
No, as in like that's not going to happen this
week. I'm just saying hypothetically, you could get your money back if team wins.
Oh yeah, but hypothetically you could. Yeah. But you could also hypothetically win.
Yep.
All right. Do you want me to tell you who we're going for?
Yes, let's do it.
Who do you think we're going for, Hammer?
Oh, jeez, I hope it's Freo.
We're going the Fremantle Dockers.
Yeah,
Gold Coast.
Come on.
No Gold Coast player to kick 3+ goals. Money back if the Suns kicks. Oh,
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Sorry. I won't say that. It shouldn't be written in front of me then.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Burgundy.
TABtouch.
Yep.
Download the app.
Yes.
Freo to keep any Gold Coast player under 3 goals. I say it happens. No Ben King. No other bloke you just said. Alex Pearce is just going to stop everybody.
Yeah.
Stop everyone.
Hugh Davies in.
Wow.
Boys love him. Debutant in the back line. Wow, isn't that exciting?
What's gambling costing you? For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.
Friday quiz.
Wow. You got a sting for it.
Yeah, we do.
I forgot we were doing this. Yeah.
This is the best quiz in the land.
Take your sock off.
It
please,
was.
take your sock off.
It was pretty tough last week. I got to be honest with you.
Very
like
tough.
a real tough quiz.
It was one of the worst quizzes you'll ever hear. We
I
had
was
7
born-
questions.
I was born in 1998.
I made this point to Nick, our producer.
I was born in
There was
1998.
a
I have
question-
no memory. I have really
you were
no
born
memory.
in Victoria as well.
I was born in South Australia.
You were born in South Australia. You lived a
Lived
long
in
time
Victoria. I have no real memory before about 2002.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
If you
And-
start pulling football stats as a 5-year-old.
Even then, like, I don't really start to get cognizant of life until I'm probably 2005, 6.
All right. We got the quiz going on.
Got the quiz.
Nick's rebooted the questions.
That's good.
Dan, how's it going to work?
It's called the world's easiest quiz now. I get a
That's good.
point if neither of you get it right. You use your buzzer
Yep.
to get
Hammer.
in. Hammer.
Dredger.
Yeah.
Dredger. There we go. I'm going to read the questions. And like I said, if neither
Can
of you
you,
get it
can you
right.
say Paywise?
Yeah, I can say Paywise. I'll say
Paywise.
Novated.
Okay, great. What's
No,
your buzzer?
Novated.
Dredger.
Good. All right. Here we go.
Question 1.
Okay. Question 1. Who won the 1913 Coleman Medal? I'm joking.
Novated.
Yes.
Was it John Coleman?
No, it
You're
wasn't.
being a fuckhead.
This was from, it says, question 0, joke question.
Okay, yes, right.
Just like round 0.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Alfred Chicken Smallhorn won
It
the
was
Brownlow
actually,
that
it was
year.
actually Teddy Lockwood.
Alfred Smallhorn won the
So you
Brownlow
won
in
one?
1913.
That was a
No,
joke.
that was a joke.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. This is proper quiz.
Here we go. Proper
Shout
quiz.
out
Here we go.
Number 1. Who has played the most games for the Fremantle Dockers?
Dredger.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
sweet.
Monday.
Yes.
Okay, well, how long do you get to fucking answer the question? You can't just
Well-
say Dredger.
Oh, it's not instantaneous.
It's got to be.
All right, Sky, you're on 2 points.
That's 2.
Hammer 0.
I thought it was only 1.
Carrying over from last week.
Oh, yeah.
carryover
Oh,
chat.
yeah, makes sense. It's a carryover quiz.
Yeah, it's a
mate.
carryover.
Okay, yeah, sweet. So we're going.
Okay.
Well, you want me to win every week?
No,
Okay, yeah,
Giving you a
sweet.
chance to catch up.
no, I don't. No.
I make the rules. Question 2.
Sure.
Who
Why is
won?
it carryover?
Yeah,
no.
that's very strange.
It's a round.
Yeah, the very
It's 1-0.
first, the world's first
Right.
carryover quiz. Okay.
Settle the Century did it with prizes. Question 2. Who won the 2023 Norm Smith Medal?
Dredger, Bobby Hill. I'm not Dredger.
Oh! What happens there? What happens there?
I'm caught out.
Scully's 2-0.
I think you've just given
Am
me
I
the
out?
point. I think
Nah, that's me.
Okay.
That's
So
Novated.
who are you?
I'm
Just your buzzer?
Novated.
One.
There we go. 1-1.
One
Okay.
all.
Number 3. Who was AFL CEO before Gillon McLaughlin?
Novated.
Dredger.
Oh, that was Hammer.
Andrew Demetriou.
Yeah, good. 2-1. Question 4. Which team's home ground is ENGIE Stadium?
Dredger.
Yes.
GWS.
Yes.
NG.
Levels it up.
There you
NG.
go, NG. Sure. 2
Did you not know that?
Well, I did. No, I didn't.
Wow.
NGEI. No, I didn't.
NG Stadium.
I muffed it a little bit, but you knew.
2
what I
all.
was
How many
talking
questions are there?
7.
about. There's 100,
there's
I think.
100.
No, there's 10. There's 10.
Okay,
there's 10.
cool. It's 2 all. Yeah, these are easier, though.
Okay,
Oh,
question
yeah,
5.
concerts.
Name a player who has played for Gold Coast and Adelaide.
Novated, Jared Witt. Did Jared Witt play for Adelaide? No.
Bow.
Wrong.
Who is it? What are the 2 clubs? Can you repeat the question?
Gold
Adelaide.
Coast and Adelaide. Player who's played for both.
Oh, Hammer! You idiot.
Sorry.
How long do I have here?
3,
2, 1.
2.
Dredger.
Yes.
I would like to say
Hammer.
Nathan Bock.
Isaac Rankin.
Oh, he's done it. He's done it. Nathan
Wow!
Bock. I would have also accepted
Isaac Rankin would have been the good one.
Hugh Greenwood, Nathan Bock, Rory Atkins, and Curtly Hampton.
I pulled that from the depths of my mind on the buzzer.
There you go.
Nathan
That's
Bock.
huge.
Nathan Bock.
All right. Here we go.
That's
Inaugural
huge.
son.
Question 6. Sing the first 2 lines from the Western Bulldogs Sun
North Melbourne.
song.
Sons of the West, red, white, and blue. Will come out snarling, Bulldogs through and through.
Correct.
Come on!
Wow, I would
Bulldogs,
I would
fuck.
Wow, it's
He
Bulldogs.
did buzz in with
Oh.
North Melbourne, just so we know.
Did I? Did he?
He said North Melbourne.
Did he?
He literally said North Melbourne.
You okay?
That's what he buzzed in with.
North Melbourne.
Did anyone on YouTube? Did anyone hear that? I guarantee
I?
you
Yeah.
just said.
I'll tell you what,
North
because
Melbourne.
when you said theme song, I instantly
You
thought
just said
of
North Melbourne.
So I instantly
you
thought
start-
of North
And I
Melbourne.
said yes.
My favourite theme song.
Okay. Is that 3-all?
3-all.
3-all.
Yeah.
Wow,
Ah, it's
great.
too hard,
This is
man.
better.
Yeah, it's a
Question
great
7. Who was Essendon's coach before Brad Scott?
Dredger.
Yep.
Fuck.
3,
Before Brad Scott. It's
2.
terrible.
1.
Matthew Knights. I know it's not.
No. Who was Essendon's
This
coach
is so
before Brad Scott?
Was it Nova Ted?
Yes.
Was it Big Truck Rutten?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well done.
Wow.
Wow, Hammer takes the lead.
I
4-3.
forgot about Rutten.
There
They
we
sacked
go.
the fuck out
Yeah,
of
they
Ben
sacked the
Rutten.
fuck out of
Okay.
Ben
What's that?
Rutten, yeah.
4-3. Okay.
4-3. Question 8. Who was the second ruckman in the Eagles' 2006 premiership?
Dredger.
Yes.
Sebi.
Yes.
Mark
Mark
Sebi.
Sebi,
Wow,
yeah. Well
levels
done.
it up 4-all.
Well done.
This is
Wow.
exciting.
This is coming down to the wire.
Okay.
Dan's on 0.
Question-
I'm actually on technically one. I reckon I've answered Novated for one of them. North Melbourne, Dredger, and something else. Anyway, we're away.
Question 9. Who had the most spoils in 2023?
Novated, Harris Andrews.
Yes.
Bang!
Wow, he's taking the lead.
I was
Because
gonna
he
say
was
Jack
got
Buckley.
he got disqualified. Would have come pretty
Yeah,
close to
true.
winning the Jack Buckley medal, so you had to put him up there.
Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Question 10. Final one.
You need this to tie.
You need
Okay.
this.
We have a
It's a tiebreaker.
tiebreaker.
We do have a tiebreaker. Nick's just putting it in there.
We'll make something up on the fly.
Question 10. Who was West Coast's last father-son pick?
Dredger. Jacob Brennan.
No, North Melbourne, Jake Waterman.
Yes.
The luge!
Why'd you say North Melbourne again?
Did I?
Did he?
Did I?
Did he? Did he? What? So, did he say North Melbourne? Mate, he's disqualified. Mate, he's had 3 chances. Why are you saying North Melbourne?
I don't know.
North Melbourne.
North Melbourne. Novated. That's Novated, Jake Waterman. The luge.
Well done.
Yeah,
done.
big.
Well
That's
done.
a much better quiz.
Well done. That was
6-4.
great.
Oh,
Round
yeah.
of applause.
6. Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Very good.
That was very fun. I would, yeah. Would you like? Do you like that level, or do you like the first?
That's
level?
way more enjoyable than going, I don't fucking know the
Yeah,
1913
I think there's
Const.
needs
Well, I'll
to-
never
oh,
win
yeah.
one then.
Did you have more fun listening to that?
Mark
Mark question.
I would like a blend of the two, maybe a level halfway between.
Hey boys, I'm
That
going to
was
finish
very
off
good
with
fun.
my favourite, but before we
Thank
get
you.
there, I'd like to play some fines. I keep running out of the room before we get fines on. I
Sure.
I
Yeah,
don't get to hear them. There's one in particular that came across maybe a week, maybe even 2 weeks ago. That's one of the best in the business.
Yeah, before we play that, I'm finding Shane Mann. I'm going to find Shane.
Is this
Mann.
Shane?
Yeah,
Shane
this
from
is
Paywise?
Shane from Paywise who can't Novated Elise through me. I'm going to
Yes.
fine Shane $10
Yes.
for not being able to Novated Elise with me, and it's your own fault. Not
Brilliant.
really. You're employed by a company that can't
Get
do
a
it.
new
but
job.
Get a new job.
Brilliant.
Cop that.
Stick it up your ass, Shane. Who else has got fines?
Hey legends, it's Keely. I'm just self-fining again, so that's
Yeah.
$4 total, $1 for every year of this social work degree that I've left assessments, presentations, you name it, till the very last minute.
Fair enough.
I'm currently running on about 4,500 litres of caffeine and very little sleep,
You'd be dead.
but somehow I've managed to incorporate BackChat into my final presentation. So
Fair enough. That's
tomorrow
why you're not dead.
I will be stating that, in fact, Fords sell memberships,
Wow. Yeah.
Mids sign sponsorships, and Backs win premierships.
They do.
Using that as a metaphor in conjunction with Brofenbrenner's ecological systems theory, which looks at childhood development and adverse childhood experiences and trauma and how that affects behaviours and whatnot. But anyway,
Wow.
The two correlate.
referenced Will Schofield.
Great.
Wow.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, nice, Keely.
That's one of the best.
That's a
I've heard.
very good one.
Right.
Really good.
I've always wanted to be like, you know.
Reference.
Reference.
Yeah. Great.
Would you cite? Would they put your
Citation?
little citation?
Backchat,
2020.
2022.
Depends if you're using APA or Chicago.
I hate you.
your style.
Fuck off.
Shaggers, second time caller, long time masturbator. Third dunk on my balls, the third here. I just want to give a $2 fine to every member part of the Fremantle Football Club, whether you're a PL player, a coach, or you played that game on the fucking weekend. There's a guy called Marcus Bontempelli. Don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he's actually a pretty good fucking player. Just let him. No one go fucking near him. Just let him have 30 and fucking 3. I know he was pretty fucking crook all week and shit like that, but you can still fucking tackle him. I'm sure he wouldn't have fucking played if it was contagious. We let a D-list of Hawk. He's played fuck all games. Lockie Bramble had 30 in a goal. Awesome. We let a VFL star, Rory fucking Lob, dominate us. It's just not fucking good enough. I think we moved to Alice Springs and become the Alice Springs Dockers. I'm fucking about 95% sure there's no fucking dock in Alice Springs.
I would have thought.
But yeah, I can't do this for much longer. This is just heartbreaking.
Brilliant.
That's a good fine.
Brilliant. I'm sorry for the lateness, but that was bloody brilliant.
It's a couple of crackers.
Can't argue with it.
No, very tough to argue with it.
Continue.
Well,
Okay,
that's it.
great.
There you go.
Perfect.
2 fines.
Can we do the back page, please, before I leave? Wow.
Struggle to get that one
I'm going to start early because I'm going to be very late for my next engagement. I'm going to be on air, live radio at 6:07. It's now 5:40 p.m. and I've got to drive to the radio station. AFL called out for killing off footy legend. The AFL has apologised for prematurely mourning a former player's death at this week's Hall of Fame.
Still alive. Tell me he wasn't there.
On Tuesday night, the AFL inducted Dane Swan into the Hall of Fame and elevated Hawthorn's Jason Dunstall to legend status.
Yep,
Congratulations.
of course. Warranted.
The event is one of the most prestigious in the AFL calendar, but it appears there was a major stuff-up in the in memoriam segment, acknowledging figures in the game who had passed away in the last year.
So bad.
The crowd was very surprised when former Hawks player Michael Porter flashed up on the screen. Porter played 78 games for Hawthorn and was a member of their 1971 VFL Premiership team. 79-year-old is believed to be alive. I heard him interviewed on SCN yesterday. I heard him interviewed. And I was like, why is this bloke getting interviewed? It's because they thought he was dead. Oh, shit. Just to finish this one off, The Age reports Porter called former Hawks captain David Parkin, who was in the room for the Hall of Fame ceremony in Melbourne, to confirm he was in fact not dead.
That's the best one we've done so far on this.
I mean, g'day, Dave. I'm not fucking dead, mate. Oh, shit.
Well, that's
Giant
good.
Sam Taylor sidelined indefinitely after rupturing his testicle. Let's read the article, mate.
Slammer.
Dan's fucking commenting on the social media slammer. The GWS Giants have copped a massive blow. Wow, I'll tell you he's copped a massive blow. After All-Australian defender Sam Taylor was sidelined after suffering a horror injury. Is there any funny part in here, or is it the funny part of the title? Taylor is currently indefinitely sidelined after undergoing surgery, having suffered the injury during the third quarter victory over Port. Incredibly,
Still played.
Taylor played out the game after suffering the injury, but the soreness worsened after the following day. No shit. Thought so. AFL star Bailey Smith recovers, and that's in inverted commas, recovers. I don't know where this is going. From ACL setback in Europe with White Lotus-style getaway. Western Bulldogs star Bailey Smith has taken his recovery from the depths of season-ending ACL surgery to the heights of a hilltop European holiday. Suffering a devastating knee injury in December during pre-season training, the owner of the most famous mullet in the AFL was afforded a few weeks to soak up Europe's sunny rays as he endures a momentous, monotonous rehab schedule. Camping out in France's stunning coastal spot, Saint-Jean-Cap-Fras-Baz,
Nailed it.
as he's commonly known, dove headfirst into the croissant breakfast and turquoise waters. What are we talking about here?
He looks very good.
Documenting his travels and lifestyle through the regular Instagram thirst traps.
Yes.
The 23-year-old skipped over to Sicily where he continued his vitamin D-fueled recovery. What the fuck is happening here? Unveiling his chiseled physiques and enviable tan, the AFL poster boy revealed his White Lotus-inspired getaway to his 329,000 followers as he enjoyed picturesque Tarmonia views. Last one. AFL legend Ben Cousins unveils official Instagram account and reveals relationship status. Women of Perth and men rejoice. Ben Cousins has revealed he is single and that a relationship would be nice. That's quoted. That's quoted. Just would be nice.
It'd be nice.
Chatting with Mix 94.5's Pete and Kimbo on Wednesday morning, the Brownlow medalist shut down rumours he had a partner. Hang on. People think that you're in a relationship. Blah, 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 said Kimbo. Pete chimed in. People think you've got yourself a missus, do you? The former AFL star stated, no missus.
Oh, what is this? Seriously? What are we doing?
This is actual journalism.
Should also be known, the TV star has also launched his brand new Instagram, Ben Cousins _official.
They haven't called him a TV star, have they? Just because he's on Dancing with the Stars.
Channel 7.
Is that what they're rolling with? The TV star?
The TV star.
Fuck off. Played 200 games, won a Brownlow on a premiership. Fucking hell. TV star.
Well, you know what? I don't know. Fucking goes on about fucking talkback callers. That's all we got for
Hang on,
the
wait.
backchat back page.
Caller Gigi suggested he. They're talking about what he should post on his Instagram. Caller Gigi suggested he post his iconic tattoo. Definitely his iconic abdominal tattoo that says "Such is life." He said.
What the fuck is going on?
And that's all we got time
Yeah,
for with the
that's
backchat
good.
back
You
page.
gotta
That was
get
our
the-
best.
Yeah, that was fucking funny. You got to get to Pink.
I do. I'm on air in.
Where is it? At Optus?
22 minutes. No, at 6 p.m.
Hey, you'll get there in time, mate.
There's a few emails you can read.
Yeah, I'll read you an email.
Buy some merch.
Do you need me to move my
support
car?
our
Probably.
sponsors. You know what? We can move it. Nick will come and move it for me. Hey,
Take
boys,
those.
it's been a pleasure. That was fun today.
Yeah, that was a very. Oh, that
That
just.
key just stuck in the ground.
Did it?
Like cricket.
Go
fuck, it
go enjoy
did.
Friday night footy after this.
Carlton are winning by 12 at
Wow.
one point. I saw on YouTube. All right.
Wow. Yeah. I think I'm parked to go in. And can you bring my bag in? Because it's got the pasta sauce in there. Thanks.
You know
Sorry
what?
for everyone listening. I'm just telling you.
You know what? There's one email and it's pretty much directed straight at Will.
Oh, that's.
So I'm not going to read it to you because he's not here.
Sure.
So what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, that's a good
let's
question.
let's
pretty
just
much
say
it.
we'll be back on Monday, 4:30, like we
Yeah,
do every
we will
time.
be.
I'm
about to try and attempt. I'll tell everyone what I'm trying to do. I am going back to the well for the first time with my world records. I tried the lemon juice one and was unsuccessful in that, but had a bigger straw with more circumference,
Girth.
more girth, and bigger diameter.
Girth Master.
It was the Girth Master 6000, and I was able to suck a lot more lemon juice in real
Yeah.
quick. And trying to figure out which record to do next, I thought to myself, I think if I had that straw, I could do the pasta sauce one.
Yes.
Because the pasta sauce one was 1 litre in a minute, or in 55 seconds, and I used shit paper straws. I had to go through 2 different straws.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, if I had that big straw, I reckon I would nail it.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing.
Jaiden says no.
Jaiden's shaking his
Jules,
head. Jules is saying yes.
Yes. Damo
Damo's saying yes. It is
shake.
disgusting. It was
Yeah.
not very nice.
All right. Well,
What do you think I'll do with that? Do you
I
think I'll get it
always
done?
back you in
Yeah, nice,
with
mate.
everything
Thanks.
you do. So I believe in you completely.
Thanks.
I believe that you'll get. Who was it? Anthony or Brown? Mike Brown?
And Adam Brown.
Adam Brown. over
Brownie
the
will
line.
overtake himself a lease. Yep.
Bit of pressure from YouTube.
Shane still disappointed, but go and fuck yourself.
Also, like your name's spelt weird.
Yeah.
If we're gonna be honest.
If we're going to be honest, how do you think you'd spell
Throwing
Shane?
stones.
If you're throwing Shane's,
S-H-A-N-E.
Yep.
No.
Cheyne. I mean, it is Shane, and that's how he
I
pronounces
thought it was
his name.
Cheyenne.
Yeah. It is Shane, and
No,
Shane is actually.
I'm sure he's a great guy.
Shane is a very, very
Yeah, he's
good
a
fella
lovely
and was
chap.
great on it, but still go and fuck
Get
yourself.
a new job.
And get a new job.
All right,
If
we'll
you do get a new job, come to me and I'll never tell you a
We'll
lease.
see you Monday, of course, because Paywise will be here powering the podcast. Of
We
course,
will be.
through
I will be.
through 2024. Also, a shout to our other sponsors and partners that do all of our great things. Paywise, of course, TABtouch, Shelter Brewing Co, Whippersnapper Whisky, ID Athletic, Mamba Digital, West End Plumbing, and Camera Electronic. Because our set's looking bloody good.
It
We've
is
got new
looking really
cameras.
nice.
We got all this new stuff thanks to Camera Electronic. So shout out to them.
Shout out
they do
those
some
guys.
good stuff. Sign up as a patron, and if you want to send us an email, hello@backchatpodcast.com.au. Otherwise, we'll see you Monday.
We will see you Monday. Goodbye.